Hello, I'm Robbin Yelverton here on behalf of Flower Shop Network, and today we're going to talk about breaking out of the mold. Many times as designers, we get in a hurry when we're filling orders. We grab the order, we read over it, we pull our materials, and then we make an arrangement as rapidly as possible. But in that case, we generally tend to fall into a rut. We make similar arrangements over and over again just for the sheer speed of it. A good example of that would be taking the materials that we have here. We've got some beautiful Monte Cassino, some white tulips, yellow daffodils, and an aspidistra leaf. We're going to place this into a cylinder vase. A more traditional style would be to use the aspidistra, place inside, and this is going to help hide the stems and also add a nice clean look to the design. Then simply gathering the materials in my hand. This is a very, very simple design and easy to do, but yet it's still sort of traditional looking because all of the flowers are mixed together around inside the design. There's no real design per se when it gets down to it. So I've simply gathered them all together, cluster. We're going to drop them down into the vase, nice and simple and clean. And then just a little bit of the Monte Cassino. This sort of spreads the flowers out and makes them look a little bit more full. It adds volume to the design and helps space our flowers apart. It's a beautiful arrangement. It's very simple, very spring looking, but at the same time, it's really not what I would call a really high style looking arrangement, one that people would look at and go, oh, well, that's different. So still very pretty. So how can you take these materials and do something a little bit more unique with them? Well, in this case, I'll show you. We've used exactly the same amount of materials, and by simply placing them differently in the design, we've got the 5 tulips all inserted into our arrangement. We've got our foliage, and I'm pulling it apart so you can see how it was done. We've got a little bit of the oasis adhesive there holding the tip end of the aspidistra leaf, and I curl this back in. The daffodils are all gathered together into a bunch and bound together, you can see, with a lily grass leaf wrapped around the stems to hold them all together. And then the tulips are also gathered together and placed as a grouping to the back. A little of the Monte Cassino to finish it all out and fill in our design. And using the same materials, we have now created a more unique and clean contemporary look compared to our more traditional vase of tulips and daffodils that you saw to begin with. Very simple, very easy to do, and yet something unique and different. On behalf of Flower Shop Network, I'm Robbin Yelverton.